Winston Churchill quotes, "Never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about." Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. If you're going through hell, keep going. The farther back you can look, the farther forward you are likely to see. Plans are of little importance, but planning is essential. Never give in, never, 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 in nothing great or small, large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy. Never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man. Never, never, never give up. If you're going through hell, keep going. We sleep soundly in our beds because rough men stand ready in the night to visit violence on those who would do us harm. What is the use of living, if it be not to strive for noble causes and to make this muddled world a better place for those who will live in it after we are gone? Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. As long as we have faith in our own cause and an unconquerable will to win, victory will not be denied us. When you are going through hell, keep going. You create your own universe as you go along. Don't argue about the difficulties. The difficulties will argue for themselves. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. It is a fine thing to be honest, but it is also very important to be right. The price of greatness is responsibility over each of your thoughts. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. I have taken more from alcohol than alcohol has ever taken from me. Some men change their party for the sake of their principles, others their principles for the sake of their party. Those who can win a war, well, can rarely make a good peace, and those who could make a good peace would never have won the war. Success is going from failure to failure with great enthusiasm. He has the gift of compressing the largest amount of words into the smallest amount of thoughts. Thus ended the great American Civil War, which must upon the whole be considered the noblest and least avoidable of all the great mass conflicts of which till then there was record. Don't give your son money. As far as you can afford it, give him horses. No one ever came to grief, except honorable grief, through riding horses. No hour of life is lost that is spent in the saddle. Young men have often been ruined through owning horses or through backing horses, but never through riding them, unless of course they break their necks, which, taken at a gallop, is a very good death to die. We hope to see a Europe where men of every country will think of being a European as of belonging to their native land, and, wherever they go in this wide domain, will truly feel, "Here I am at home." The truth is heavy, therefore few care to carry it. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, but we shall never surrender. Truth is inconvertible. Malice may attack it, and ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. Never stand up when you can sit down, and never sit down when you can lie down. This is the lesson. Never give in, never give in, never, 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 in nothing, great or small, large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy. A vocabulary of truth and simplicity will be of service throughout your life. Success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. I like a man who grins when he fights. Socialism is the philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. WSC Perth, May 28, 1948. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Curse ruthless time. Curse our mortality. How cruelly short is the allotted span for all we must cram into it. Too often the strong, silent man is silent only because he does not know what to say, and is reputed strong only because he has remained silent. It is only weak who shout. There's nothing better for the inside of a person than the outside of a horse.